What is going on, everybody? This is Essen here. So today we have a new product in the house, that is Fossil Gen 5 smartwatch that runs Wear OS. Today's video I'm gonna go over different specification of this watch, different functionality, battery performance. So without further ado, let's get into unboxing. Let's talk about the box itself first. The box material is pretty heavy duty. On this side says Fossil, on this says Wear OS by Google, compatible with iPhone and Android both devices. And at the back it has some different Wear by OS. I don't worry about it. So let's take this watch out. Perfect. So that's the watch. What's here? Nothing. And what comes here? So that's, I guess that's the charger. Let's see what's left in this box here. That is, I'm guessing that's the user manual, and well, that's a pretty big booklet here for this watch. I'm not gonna go over this for sure. This is a quick start guide for this watch. We'll go over it after when I turn this device on. So that's it. That's all comes in this box. This is the charger, I guess. Yeah, so that's the charger. One of the thing I like about this charger, you can slap this on the back of this watch any direction and it will start charging your watch. So these two pin has to line up with these perfectly fine, and you can slap this any direction, it will charge it. So that's pretty cool. And this is the watch itself here. It's pretty elegant. The band I picked was black, and the thing is you can change this band whenever you want. Some different kind of sensor here. I'll go over this later in this video. It has 3.2 centimeter AMOLED display that has 328 pixel per inch, so that's pretty good. It runs Qualcomm Snapdragon with 3100 processor. It has a 8 gig of memory, so that you can put a lot of apps and other stuff with 1 gigabyte of RAM. So that's pretty cool because most of the smartwatches has around 4 gigabyte of storage with 512 RAM or maybe 750 RAM. But this 1 GB RAM is going to make a huge difference on the performance of this watch, especially with the 8 gigabyte memory. Here it has a 3 input buttons here, and these two are push button that you can customize whatever your need is. And this one is also a push button with the crown, so you can also rotate this. And if you look at the side, on the side here, it has a speaker here that you can make a call and talk and listen. And at the back it has different sensor, accelerometer sensor, ambient light sensor, compass, gyroscope, off-body IR, PPG heart rate sensor. So it has a lot of functionality with the price you pay for this watch. And this watch, according to Fossil, the battery lasts more than 24 hours with certain type of modes. So I'll go over the different kind of modes this watch can run on. And this watch is also water resistant. One of the main feature I forgot to mention here, that it has an NFC, so you can pay from your watch from Google Pay. So that's pretty cool. So you don't have to take away your card or phone from the pocket. You can just directly pay from your watch. Now look at the thickness of this watch. That's okay. That's not too big and not too small. So that's it as per the physical aspect of this watch. And also this watch also has a microphone and a speaker, so you can use the Google Assistant or Siri and also make a phone call directly from the watch. So now let's put this bad boy onto my wrist and let's fire this up. Let's put this at the back anywhere, any direction I want to put it. So as soon as I put this in, it says Fossil. So guys, while off the camera there was a huge update. I had to do it onto this app. It took me like around 20 to 30 minutes to do the download to the Wi-Fi, so make sure you guys grab that. So before I start going through the software and stuff, I failed to tell you guys about the bands it has. So this one is the HR Smoke Stainless Steel band. This one is 22 millimeter. The good thing about the Fossil Gen 5 watches, you can take out these bands and you can put anyone, whatever you like. You can get it from their website, any different sports one or rose gold, any kind. So while I take out these bands, this one looks like this, the dial itself. And when you take the charger will easily grab it like this. As I told you guys before, it's pretty easy, not bad. The magnet is pretty strong, so that's pretty cool. And the bands are not hard to put on and take it off. It's pretty easy. There's a pin here If you guys can see it properly, there's a pin here. You can just move it both sides to fit it in properly here. So I'll just put these one here and make sure this one fits in perfectly. So this one is done. I'll grab this one. It took a little bit of practice to get used to it, but it's not bad. It's easy. It's better than taking out the bands with the old-fashioned using the hammer and all other kind of tools. So Fast Fossil did a good job here putting these knobs so you can take out this pin easily. So here it is, guys. So when I was doing the update for this watch, it comes with the pre-installed apps. So if you press this knob, it will tell you all the updates. I'll just go over what additional apps install onto the watch here. It's a cardiogram that's I think related to the health and fitness kind of stuff. Facer, Find My Phone, Fit, Breathe. I'm not sure what that is. It's again, that's for fitness related people. Fit heart rate, flashlight, Fossil, Google Play. So this one you can use this to pay from your watch. So that's pretty cool. Nightclub Run, good. That's pretty cool. And Spotify. So if you have a Spotify membership, you can just easily plug in your credential here and use it from the watch. A track timer, weather, wellness. So there's a lot of apps comes with the watch, and the good thing about this is because of the memory on this watch, you can update and install more apps onto this watch as per your need. So now let's go over a different feature of this watch. So here it comes with different watch style here. So I have connected this to my phone. You can change the style from your phone or from your watch. I'll go over this later in this video, so you can pick anyone. So this one looks pretty cool. So you can just easily, you can see how quick it is, how responsive it is. So this one is also good. It's called Google Fit. It tells you, I think you will tell you the steps. There's a lot of different ones you can put. So this is the one I am using right now. So it gives you a heart rate, and there's a Siri, there's alarm. There's a lot of this 2030 template. You can put it from your phone directly. And in here into the tiles, you can also go over this, put the priority set. So type on the left, it will give you the Google Fit. So that's on the priority one. Secondly, it will go over the weather. It will give you a weather update, events. Keep going and it will give you the updates of what the priority is set on the app. I'll talk about if you go on to the right, swipe on the right, so it will tell you good afternoon. You can press this and this will also work as a Google Assistant, weather, interesting fact. So this knob is pretty cool, and then it's very responsive here. Main screen, if you tap and hold it for 2 seconds, from here you can change the dial pretty quick and no need to do it from the app itself. When you swipe from the top, it will give you different functions here. Airplane mode, sound, if you want a sound from the watch, just click this, there will be no sound. And there, I'm not sure what that is for. I think that's the sleep mode. In fact, that's fine, I got that. And I think that's the do not disturb mode. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of function. And here, if you press this, it will give you a setting for brightness. You can set up the brightness up and down. So that's good. The thing about this watch is it comes with 2 or 3 different power modes. So I'll go over that. So just click that. It will give you custom mode, customize system setting, save ideal experience. Perfect. Let's go and see. This is the new stuff in Gen 5 Fossil introduced. So let's go over these different modes and see what's included on those modes and what's not. So in daily mode, turns on mode feature intended for charging every day. Okay. So I guess if you go into the detail, it will go into the mode depth and tell you what's on and off onto the watch itself. So in daily mode, there's a display all the time on, screen walking, touch, button and touch, tracking steps and heart, connectivity, everything is open, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, location, NFC alert. Perfect, that's good. When I set this mode, just press this. Okay, I'll go with this one. So if you go with extended mode, let's see what's its extended mode is. Turns on essential feature when you need them, intended for charging few days. That's, I think this one is more likely for longer battery use. So there's one thing here, Bluetooth is only turned on from 7 AM to 10 PM. I think the intention here to make the most of this battery here. So let's see what's included in the extended mode. In here, displays ambient off. Oh wow, so that's good. That's gonna save a tons of battery here. It's screen waking, button only, tracking steps and heart only, connectivity is only Bluetooth, and it's scheduled as it said before that it will only turn on the Bluetooth from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. I guess, if I'm not wrong. Alert, notification and vibration, and phone you can answer only on the phone, so that will gonna save tons of battery here. Perfect, that's okay. I'm not gonna go with that. And custom, you can also pick and choose what feature you wanna on and off, so it's up to you. You have to go through this in detail and set your preference here. And what else is time only. I guess this one is gonna save a lot of battery. A little battery life can go a long way. I think in this mode you can only gonna get the time, that's all. So display is off, waking button. So if I select that, I think display is gonna be off all the time. The display is only gonna be on when you touch the screen to tell you the time. So I'm not gonna select this one. So that's pretty cool. That's one of the thing Fossil introduces in Gen 5. I'll talk about the price of this Fossil watch. I paid around 380 Canadian dollar for this watch. So let's see if this watch will worth $300 or not. So now let's gonna go into the settings, what the settings that this watch has. So you can pick and choose the display you want here. Display settings, I believe the screen brightness is not that great on this watch here. So I have on 5. If I put automatic, that's pretty dull. So sound, apps, notification, turn on and on, gesture, what's in gesture, tilt to wake. Okay, that's fine, I'll pick that. Touch to wake, wrist gesture. So there's a lot of more options. Connectivity, personalize. So let's see what's in personalize. So I'll go over this. So these 2 push button, you can customize this as per your need. So for now I have this top one. When I click this, it will go to Fossil. You can customize as per your need. You can pick any of those, and the same as goes to the bottom push button. So that's pretty cool. Before I guys talk about the pros and cons of this watch, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. And let's talk about pros and cons. So one of the pros here, this watch looks sleek, looks perfect, looks stylish. Scroll button here works perfectly and feels really good. The push button are really nice, and these 22mm watch bands is pretty cool. You can pick and buy from Fossil store, or you can go to Alibaba or Amazon to pick and choose color and whatever. If you want the rubber bands, you can get one of those. The steel one, you can get one of those. So that's a very huge benefit with this watch. And the other pros is the memory on this watch is it's 8 gigabytes, so you can download a lot of apps on this watch. And with the 1 GB of RAM, that makes a huge difference. And one of the pros with this watch is this watch comes with the speaker here, so you can talk, and it also has a mic, so you can pick and drop the phone calls directly from the watch. So now let's talk about some of the cons. This watch is not waterproof, so you have to be careful around the water. And the second con I found about this watch, you have to play with the modes here, the new modes Fossil introduced. With me, with all the notification on and the brightness is around on number 4. The battery lasts 20 hours, so that's okay. I wish it would last more than 1 or 2 days. Last I don't like about this watch is you see this here, if you guys can see it properly, on this edges dust start getting into it, so you have to clean it after a couple of days or every other day. One of the drawback is if you're right-handed people, if you put it on the right side, so these touch buttons and this is scroll button, it's kind of hard to reach. Of the improvement, I would suggest a Fossil company to have more feature on the mobile app. There's not much you can do there. I wish there would be more to control the functionality on this watch from the app. To conclude this video, this watch is pretty cool and it's pretty unique. The aesthetic is pretty nice, looks pretty sleek, and the hardware is also good on this watch. But I like the most about this watch is the battery, different modes here. Suppose if you're going for camping or you're outdoor for a couple of days, you can just pick that only time option. So it's not the battery is gonna last for a couple of days. It's not like the battery is gonna last like one day and it's just a piece of hardware sitting on my wrist. And also if I'm just going to office or work, I can just turn on all the notification. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, please give this video a huge thumbs up, and see you guys into the next video.